It started with the blood. Just a tiny smear on the pristine white doorframe of apartment 4B, so faint you might think it was rust. But I knew better. That's the kind of thing you notice when you're the building's superintendent. My name is Greg Mathers. I've managed the Watermark Apartments in Detroit for 15 years. It's not glamorous, but it pays the bills and lets me keep tabs on my tenants. Most of them are regular folks, students, retirees, single moms. Then there was Rachel. Young, beautiful, mysterious Rachel. Rachel moved into 4B about 6 months ago. She had the kind of smile that made you forget what you were saying, but she always kept to herself. Paid her rent in cash. Never had visitors. At first, I figured she was just private. But then the complaints started. She's always talking to herself, Mrs. Carter from 4A said. And not just talking, shouting. It sounds like she's arguing with someone. She leaves at odd hours, added Jason from 3C. Always after midnight. And she comes back looking shaken. I thought it was odd, but not illegal. Until I found the blood. I knocked on her door that morning. No answer. I knocked again. Rachel? You okay in there? Nothing. My gut told me to check inside, so I used my spare key. The smell hit me first, a metallic tang mixed with something sweet and rotten. The apartment was dark. Curtains drawn. Dishes piled in the sink. But it wasn't until I stepped into the bedroom that I saw it. On the walls, written in jagged strokes of what looked like blood, were words. Liar. Traitor. He knows. I stumbled back, nearly tripping over a suitcase half-zipped on the floor. Inside were bundles of cash and a passport with Rachel's photo, but not her name. Angela Morales. I called the cops. By the time they arrived, I'd pieced together bits of the puzzle. Rachel, or Angela, wasn't who she claimed to be. She was hiding from someone. But who? And why? Detectives dug into her background. Turns out, Angela had been a key witness in a federal case against a notorious drug lord, Victor El Diablo Torres. She'd testified, entered witness protection, and vanished into my quiet building. But her past had caught up with her. The blood wasn't hers, it was from a tracking device surgically implanted in her arm. Whoever was after her had ripped it out. The next day, Angela's body was found in an abandoned warehouse 5 miles away. Her throat was slashed, and the word liar was carved into her chest. The cops suspected Torres, but there wasn't enough evidence to pin it on him. Weeks passed, and life at the Watermark went back to normal. Or so I thought. One night, while locking up the basement, I found a note taped to the boiler room door. It was written in Angela's handwriting. You're next. I froze. The handwriting was fresh, unmistakable. But Angela was dead. Was it a warning? A threat? Or something worse? I haven't slept since. Every creak in the walls feels like a whisper, every shadow a threat. And every time I close my eyes, I see those blood-red words on her apartment wall. They say some secrets die with their keepers. But in the Watermark Apartments, the walls never stop whispering.